My dear brothers and sisters, and my dear children in Jesus Christ, I hope you all remember all what we have been hearing during the last few days in the talks about faith. Do you still remember what is faith? What is faith? Faith is the assurance of things hoped for, the conviction of things not seen. Yes, that is faith. And after learning about what is faith, we saw few people and their faith in God. How they showed their great faith in God. We saw few people. Do you remember who are those people that we saw? Who are great examples for our faith? And I also hope that you are trying to imitate the faith of those people in your life. It's not only that we are hearing about the faith of those people and understanding about the faith of those people, but when we hear about the faith of all those people, when we learned about the faith of all those people, we need to, we also need to try to imitate the faith of those people in our own life. Okay, I hope you are all trying to imitate that their faith in your own life. And what is who is the first person that we saw? Who is the first person? Do you remember? Yes, it is Abel. We saw about Abel and his faith. And second talk we learned about Saint Maria Goretti. It is not from the Bible, but it was the feast of Saint Maria Goretti that day, and therefore we saw about the faith of Saint Maria Goretti. And then who is another person we saw? Who is the next person we saw? Do you still remember? Yes, it is the faith of Enoch. We saw the faith of Enoch. And today we are going to see another great person who is a great example, who is a great model for our faith. And that is Noah. That is Noah. I am sure you all know about Noah in the catechism classes. Small children may not know, but others you will know who is Noah. And you will know the story of Noah and the great flood and so on. In the catechism classes you will know. If you do not know who is Noah, if you do not know the great flood and the connection of great flood and Noah and so on, today I am giving you one homework. Okay, I'm going to give you one homework. You have to take the book of Genesis and read chapters 6 to 8. Take the book of Genesis and read chapters 6, 7, 8. In chapter 6, we will know why God allowed a great flood. Okay, what is the reason? Okay, and now let us see about the faith of Noah today. How Noah pleased God. Let us take the letter to the Hebrews. All of you take the letter to the Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 7. Verse 7. Letter to the Hebrews, chapter 11, verse 7. By faith, Noah, warned by God about events as yet unseen, respected the warning and built an ark to save his household. By this, he condemned the world and became an heir to the righteousness that is in accordance with the faith. Okay? Therefore, here we see how Noah showed his great faith. By faith, Noah respected the warning of God. Noah obeyed the warning of God. And what is that warning that God gave him? Do you know? All those who know the story of Noah, you will know what is that warning. God gave him a warning. What is that warning? To know about what is that warning God gave him, let us take the book of Genesis, chapter 6, verse 13 onwards. Okay, when verse 13 onwards, we will see what is that warning God gave him. Okay, the book of Genesis, chapter 6, verse 13 onwards. God says, I have determined to make an end of all flesh, for the earth is filled with violence because of them. Now I am going to destroy them along with the earth. Make yourself an ark of cypress wood, make rooms in the ark, and cover it inside and out with pitch. Okay. What is that warning God gave? God said to Noah, I'm going to destroy this world. I'm going to destroy this earth. Why God is going to destroy this world? Because God says there is lot of sins in the world, lot of violence in the world. People are committing lot of mistakes. People are committing lot of sins. People are turning away from God. Therefore, God is telling Noah, I am going to destroy the world. Therefore, you make an ark. Okay, this is the warning. I'm going to destroy the world, destroy the earth, but you make an ark to save your household and to save your own life. That is a warning. But Noah is not sure about will this happen. Like any other people, Noah also can doubt. Will all these things happen? Will God destroy the world? Will God allow a great flood to come on, in the world, and then will God destroy? Is God so cruel? Okay? Noah could think in all these ways, and then Noah could reject that warning. God will not do this kind of things. Okay? Noah also could reject and disrespect the warning of God. But we see Noah respected the warning of God. Noah knew, yes, it is the voice of God speaking. It is God Himself speaking, and I will respect. I am going to obey this warning. And by faith, Noah obeyed this warning, and he made an ark. And when you read, okay, when you read the book of Genesis, chapter 6 onwards, 6, 7, 8, you will know how Noah was saved. You will know. My dear brothers and sisters, my dear children in Jesus Christ, like Noah, we also receive warnings in our life. What is that we are going to learn today from the life of Noah? We are going to learn that we need to respect the warnings that we receive in our life. You know, as children of God, as children as we are, we receive a lot of warnings in our life. Okay, do you receive warnings from your in your life? Yes, you all receive warnings. Okay, there are some people, maybe your parents, your teachers, your elders, your brothers and sisters, your teachers. They might have told you, "I'm going to warn you. This is a warning for you." Okay, you might have experienced this. Your parents telling you, "This is the last warning." Okay, there is no more other warning. This is the last warning. Therefore, we all have heard from our elders, from our teachers, from our brothers and sisters, and so on. They are telling us, I am warning you, don't do that. I am warning you, don't go to that way, don't go through that way. We all receive warnings in our life. But do we respect warnings in our life? Do we obey the warnings in our life? Look, if Noah did not respect that warning of God, if Noah did not obey that warning of God, what would have happened? He would have destroyed himself. His life would have been destroyed like any other people. But since Noah respected the warning, since Noah obeyed the warning, God saved him. God saved him. He was saved. Therefore, in our life, we also receive warnings in our life. By faith, Noah respected the warning, obeyed the warning of God. Okay? We all receive warnings in our life. Maybe from our parents, maybe from your teachers, maybe from your elders, your brothers and sisters, maybe from your Rambabala, maybe from your parish priest, from the sisters. Okay, sisters who are teaching you catechism and in the school and so on. You all receive warnings in our life. Okay? Sometimes your parents will tell you, okay, don't go through that way. It is not that way is not good. Or don't go with those friends. Don't make them as your friends because they are not that good. Okay? If you go with that people, that friends, those children, they may spoil your life because they are not good. They are smoking, they are drinking, they are taking drugs, and so on. And if you go with those people, if you make them as your friends, you will also be addicted to all these things. Because we know in these days, so many youngsters, so many small people, so many young children, and so on, are addicted to even smoking and taking drugs and drinking and all kinds of bad habits. Bad habits. Okay? But before entering into all these things, they might have received a warning from their parents, from other friends, from the Rambabalangs, or from the teachers, from the parish priest, and so on. They might have received certain warnings. But when they disrespected the warning, when they disobeyed the warning and went according to their likings, they ended up in so many difficulties and problems. That is why I said we need to respect the warning because through other people, through our parents, through our teachers, through our elders, through our Rambabala, through our parish priest, through the sisters. Who is speaking to us? Who is giving us these warnings? It is God. And even through our conscience, God gives us warnings. Okay, through our conscience. When you are going to about to do something wrong, okay, when you are about to do something bad, you will have some thoughts. No, don't do that. No, when you are about to do something bad, you will have a thought. Don't do that. That is the voice of God. That is the time God is giving you a warning. It is wrong. It is sin. Don't do that. That is the warning of God. Therefore, we need to respect that warning. We need to obey that warning in our life. Like Noah obeyed the warning. Like Noah respected the warning. We also need to respect the warning. Okay. Therefore, our teachers, our parents, our elders, our fathers and sisters, they are the voice of God. And God speaks to us through all these people. God speaks to each one of us through these people, and then God gives us warnings in our life. Therefore, we need to obey, we need to respect the warnings. Otherwise, we will end up in so many difficulties, we will end up in so many problems in our life. That is why our parents are telling, that is why our teachers, that is why our elders are telling us, don't go with those people. Don't make a friendship with those people. You will end up in a sinful life. You will spoil your life. There are people who spoil your life. Therefore, don't go with them. So all these things are warnings. Every day, my dear friends, my dear children, we receive certain warnings in our life. Every day, through different people, we receive certain warnings. Just reflect and see: am I a person who who respect the warning of God? Am I a person who respect the warnings that is given to me by my parents? Do I respect the warnings of my teachers? Do I respect the warnings of my brothers and sisters? Do I respect the warnings of Rang Babala, the leader of our church, the leaders of our church? Do I respect the warnings of priests and sisters and so on? Do I respect? If I don't respect, okay, let us become aware today. It is through all these people, it is God Himself is speaking to me. It is God who is giving me these warnings. Therefore, today, as we heard about the life of Noah, a little bit about Noah, what is that we are going to learn today? What is that you learned today? That, like Noah, I will respect the warnings. I will respect. Noah respected the warning of God, and then he was saved. He saved himself, and then he saved others. Therefore, if I don't respect the warnings of God, if I don't respect the warnings of my parents and teachers and elders, I will first of all destroy my life, I will spoil my life, and I also will spoil and destroy the life of the other people if I don't respect the warnings of God, if I don't respect the warnings of others in my life. Therefore, my dear children, ask Jesus today, Lord, give me the grace that I may respect the warnings that I receive in my life, like Noah respected, like Noah obeyed the warning of God. Help me that I too may respect my parents. I too may respect the warnings. I too may respect the warnings of my parents, my teachers, my elders, the fathers and sisters and teachers in my life. And then let us save our life. Okay, let us live a holy life, and let us also lead others to live a holy life by respecting the warnings of God. Let us pray for this grace, and may the Eucharistic Jesus bless each one of you. In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.